Well, hello there, 5B. If you're watching this video, it means I'm not in today, which is a pity because I did intend to be. However, as you can hear, I'm probably pretty unwell. And I know that Kate and Catherine and James and Claire can vouch for that. And well done last night, team. Very impressed. Full day ahead of you, Year 5. Let's have a look at that. You should have just had devotions with Mr. Tolhurst. Now you should be watching this video. You should have had some prayer, I hope. And I know you've got an excellent teacher there to look after you today. Notes should have been collected. And I would also like you to go through your times tables. You can go through your 9 times tables and your 12 times tables today, thank you, with the teacher. That should go to about 9:30. From 9:30 to 10:30, you've got your spelling test. Now, you know how to do your spelling test. It's online already. Mr. Bachatsky's recorded it. But the marking will be slightly different. You're going to have to be marking in the old-fashioned way, which means the teacher's going to be writing the words on the board or spell the words out for you, and you'll mark with them. They won't just be on the screen like they normally are with Mr. Burns when he's there. But I'm sure the teacher you've got is very competent and can organise the marking of a class spelling test. You will then get the new words and you'll stick them in your homework books just like you normally do. Now, dear teacher, if you're there, these spelling sheets are in my pigeonhole. I do hope that you've already gotten them, but if you do need them, these spelling sheets are in my pigeonhole, so that'll be the homework sheets. With your teacher there, you're going to want to go through Unit 33 of your sound waves. And just to set up, dear teacher, we don't want to do it all for them. And the answer book is just next to my desk there, so the teacher can use that to help you go through it. Once again, the teacher there probably won't be able to get the sound waves text on the board for you, so you're just going to have to go through it in the book, and maybe they can show you in the book. Once you've set up all your homework, pack the bags with your homework, and then if you've got any spare time, please do go on to the next grammar unit with your teacher there. Thank you. All right, let's talk about after recess. Pay attention, Year 5, this is important. 10:30 to 11 recess. From 11 to 11:30, you're going to be able to choose. You'll be able to do your daily tasks, or, and I know some of you will want to do this, or your fractions, decimals, and percentage of problem solver assessment. And this will enable you to get an A, of course, if you get this correct, this assessment. And it is quite a difficult assessment. You do not have to sit it. But if you do want to get an A in your fractions, decimals, percentage outcome on your report, you will have to ace this exam. So please do sit that exam, and the teacher will give you that exam. Or you can go into daily tasks for half an hour. From 11:30 to 12, you'll be reviewing the China videos on the website and take any further notes if necessary and discuss them if necessary. You're going to be assessed on this very shortly. So let's just have a quick look at what those videos are. You go there, dear teacher, here's HSIE, you'd click on HSIE, click on that, you'd go down to China. There's the videos 1 and 2. They're important. I know you've watched them. Let's watch them again because you will be tested on them. You may also want to take notes on those videos. So let's just close that down there, minimize that. All right, and let's go on from 12 to 1, you're going to be doing maths. Now, Mrs. Mann's group is going to go and do some problem solving, and I do want my group to be staying with me, and Mrs. House's group is with me as well, the teacher. And you'll be doing problem solving as well. Now, dear teacher, I have not left any problem solving material, but I do have problem solving books in a tray marked problem solving, or if you can rustle some up with Mr. Bachatsky, or of course you're very competent, you can make up your own problems that the students can work through. It's really important that we spend the 12 to 1 time doing problem solving, and if even better, we could actually focus on not just answering the problems, but, and if you'll bear with me, in Year 5 you'll remember this, providing reasons for an answer to our problems. So you'll remember that we did this before, didn't we, Year 5? 6 gardens, 24 plants in each, 5 plants with it, how many plants left? And we didn't just solve the problem, we actually went through it, and there was various solutions there we could have chosen from. And we went through it and we actually chose one of these solutions, and then we wrote down why we chose that solution. So when you're doing your problem solving, if you do problem solving, I do want you to think about which solution you're going to go with and why you are choosing that solution, because that is what your assessment is going to be, justifying what solution that you're choosing. Here's another example we looked at. The new TV was $690, but Fred was given a third discount. How much did he pay? And there was some options there for you, and then of course you had to justify which option that you chose, and there's Mr. Burns' messy writing justifying it. So if you are able to do this problem solving in this time slot, Year 5, and dear teacher, it's very important that you do. As I said, there is a book, there is a tray there full of problems. It says problem solving, and there are books in there that photocopies can be made from, or the teacher will just make their own problems for you. Do spend some quality time doing some problem solving, and do spend some time writing out your answers as to why you have chosen that particular answer, and write down everything. Year 5 and dear teacher, it's you can't over explain this answering the problems. This is a bit of a math and an English lesson. This problem solving lesson, it's a bit of a maths and an English lesson. It's very important that we spend time writing down how we got the answer. Okay, you're not just going to get marks for getting the right answer. You're going to be getting marks for writing down, for getting how you got the right answer. There you go, I've even written it down. Write down how you got the answer. It's that important. Now, dear teacher, there is actually a problem-solving assessment that you might stumble upon. Please don't give them that. That actually has my own personal handwriting on it. So if you're giving them sheets that have got my own personal handwriting on it, that is actually the assessment you're giving them, and don't do that. Just try to find some problem-solving materials on the internet or in the room, or Mr. Bachatsky should be able to help you out. That period is dedicated to problem solving. Let's move along. Let's look at, well, you should have had lunch. From 1:40 to 2:20, Mrs. Hauser's group will go and work on problem solving with Mrs. Hauser. In class, we'll continue working on some problem solving work that the teacher will be generating for you. And remember again to be explaining what you are doing with that problem solving, working through writing down in English why you are getting to the answer that you are getting to. Of course, the teacher decides what happens there in class, not Mr. Burns. I'm not there. The teacher is the boss today. I'm just here to tell you what I would like to have happen, but he or she, that teacher, is the boss. All right, thank you very much. I hope you have a good day and use the time, Year 5. I'm making these videos for you because all this stuff I'm telling you to do is important stuff, and it's going to be assessed on your report shortly. All right, have a good day. Pray that Mr. Burns gets better. Cheers.